Today is the 8th of February. Two very important things that just happened. I just voted like I showed you. I just did. Second thing is that today I complete 100 days of sweat. And here it is. This is the first time I have ever voted in my life.
Say what?
This is the first time I've been in Delhi since the past 5 years while the voting is happening. So yeah, that I should consider. Now, the reason I decided to share this is because, you know, there's so many other people who don't vote. It might be for reasons like I had, because I have no political interest. I do not know much about different parties enough to make an informed decision. And I thought, you know, it just takes like 10 minutes speaking to the people that you trust, getting some knowledge from trustworthy sources who have done the research, going outside and speaking to people and doing it. Because here's the fact. There are 1,46,92,136 registered voters in Delhi. And each vote counts for this much, which is 0.00000506,806%. Now that might seem less, but it does account for something. And if you want to create the city, the country, and the community that you are proud to live in, you go and vote. Yeah, this is the first time I ever voted in my life, and I would urge you to go and do the same. It's tough for me to share that with you, kind of embarrassed too, but if you haven't voted yet, go for it. I mean, I don't know when the other elections and stuff are happening, but it just takes like 10 minutes of your life. Go to the voting station, go with your PAN card or some identity, with a photo identity and address proof, and yeah, like thug. Just go for it. I don't know what else to say over here, so peace. What I decided to do was about 1,000 skips, go for a short run, and then check out this place called Cult Fit for a boxing class over there. And that's how I'm gonna celebrate my 100th day of sweat. And great day, honestly. What a beautiful way to celebrate 100 days. I'm glad I did a hard, intense work and I feel fulfilled with it. Just going back home, I want to share with you what I've learned over these 100 days and what you could possibly derive as benefits from trying this challenge out for yourself. So I'll see you at home in a bit. I started back on the 1st of November 2019, and this video might be a week later. A little bit about the what of the challenge. Basically, it's going to be me showing up 100 days to sweat. Now, that doesn't mean I have to go to the gym every single day. I plan on going to the gym 4 times a week and doing something like a home workout like skipping or push-ups or pull-ups, or, you know, I played a lot of badminton or running, or, you know, like I did a lot of slacklining in the middle. Not a lot, but a little, like once. Any sort of physical workout that would make me sweat could be considered as a day of sweat. Well, you might ask me, why did I take up this challenge? It was for 2-3 simple things, which are being consistent in building a habit, for growth, mental and physical, and for giving myself a challenge and proving to myself that I can actually do this and getting out of my comfort zone. That's the reason I took up the 100-day challenge. Around Feb 10th, let's check this out. Hi, well, this is me after the 8th of February, and these are the kind of changes I've seen. Well, I learned a lot of things, but I'm concisely going to put them in 4 to 5 major learnings that I had. The first one is the key to time management is prioritizing. When you really want to do something, you will prioritize it. So, whenever I used to say I don't have the time to work out, that's just me giving myself an excuse. When I prioritized working out, it made itself happen. Number two, consistency is key to growth. When I say growth, there was a certain amount of physical growth, as you might have seen, but there was so much mental growth. I showed up every single day, even the ones I didn't feel like. Now, that teaches you something. Consistency and showing up every single day and committing to something and going through with it all out is a powerful skill that I adopted, and I wish to apply it in different areas of my life. Number three is it's always mind over body. The mind will always play tricks on you and it'll try and confuse you. But it's this battle that we've got to win, and the battle of the body, the battle of the outside world will always be conquered if we are strong enough over here. It is our beliefs that manifest into the reality. So, what I mean by that is, one second. Okay, quoted. Man is belief expressed. Now, if my belief is no, it's okay, I don't need to, or I can't, then I've already excused myself in one way or another to my mind. So it's okay if I don't go ahead and show up. Now, that is not acceptable to me, for myself at least. If you truly want to do something and you feed it that energy by constantly showing up, your belief gets stronger within you and your mind gets stronger, and you realize whatever you really want to do, it's more of a mind game than anything else. Well, number four is rest. Rest is so important. Because, like, yeah, after doing 100 days challenge, I'm like, oh, rest is important. But what I'm trying to say is that rest is absolutely necessary, even if you're doing anything in life. I realized that I needed to kind of slow down my workout. For the whole week after that, I just did like play workouts. So I did like push-ups or skipping or a little bit of running and something like that. Not hardcore intensive weight training, because I was going too hard before that, because that will lead to a burnout. So just the balance between the 80-20 of 80% consistency on working up and showing up and 20% of rest is absolutely important in all areas of life. Number five, a system, a routine, a process over goals. Always. What I mean by that is, now if my goal was 100 days of sweat or reaching a certain amount of body weight or body fat, I've reached that goal. I would have stopped and I wouldn't have gone ahead of that. My goal was to create a system. My objective rather was to create a system for myself, a process, a habit that will last me a lifetime. So always build habits and don't focus so much on the goal, because if you build a habit, it's going to be with you long term, and that habit's outcome or its benefit would be the result that you seek. And number six would be that fitness is a keystone habit. So what I mean by that is that this is one habit that made sure everything around that started revolving. So when I focused my fitness and I ensured that I show up every single day, my mind was like, well, I can show up for my meditation every single day. I can journal every single day. I can read every single day, and everything started revolving around that. So it became like the anchor for 10 other habits. And I believe why fitness is a great keystone habit is because it is physical in nature. Less mental power is used and more physical energy is used, which is easier to exhaust, and it acts as a great and easy way to create a keystone habit that will allow you to revolve other habits around it. If you want to know more about that, check out this book. Two books. So the Power of Habit talks about this keystone habit thing that I mentioned, and this Atomic Habits basically talks about everything, and I would highly recommend this book to each and every person. This basically mentions a lot of what's mentioned in this too. So check this book out. It's like one of my favorite books today. And you might ask, or I might as well just tell you what's next. I want to do 100 days 3 times a year. So that's 300 days of focusing on something that I want to build in my life. fitness was something that I really needed, and I think I've built a routine. I show up 4 to 5 times a week. Now, the second thing I want to do, I was confused between two, which was either I make YouTube videos every single day for 100 days, or I wake up every single day for 100 days before like 8:30 or something, because I want to work on that, and this is what I choose. So it's going to be 100 days of waking up before 8:30 a.m. I never asked people to subscribe, but please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I am currently putting out videos which are vlog format to personal development is how I look at my channel. And thank you so much for watching it all the way, and I will see you next time. Before I go home, I'm gonna indulge in some sugar, but just like the healthy type of sugar. Clean stuff, gluten-free, high protein. I do feel a little guilty, but it's fine. Like, I've deserved it. I've done 100 days, and I mean, if I don't celebrate these moments, I'm gonna suffer the rest of the time thinking, oh, I just go through this or nothing. So this is good for you in moderation.